Welcome to another episode of F on Swellz Conquer the Universe. This is yours truly, the F.O., along with the world famous Swellz. And we back with another one for your listening and viewing pleasure. Man, what's going on, my boy?
It's cold.
AF.
Man.
Ain't that what the kids say? Cold. AF is ASF. Is it AF?
Just AF.
I think
Or
ASF.
ASF. I get it. I don't know. Whatever you want to do. I just like to say it, but it's cold.
It is cold. Cold. We got a winter storm coming.
I heard.
Oh.
Well, it was crazy nice on Christmas.
It was.
So
This is the trade-off.
Yep.
You want this or do you want this later?
Mm-hmm.
I would have rather it already happened.
Yep, me too.
I'd rather have all the cold winter weather in December and then we start springing it up.
Like
I'll
the
say like
second
half,
or third day in January.
second or third. I was going to say week, but yeah, second or third day.
Yeah.
Like the,
man, I just wish cold was over. Like, yeah.
what's the point of it being cold? What does
I don't-
cold do for the environment?
Cold? Well, they do say when you have a real bad winter, when it's real cold, it kills a lot more of the insects.
Is that okay? So
That's just something
Like
like
a-
country. You know, we
it's like
in
a
Tennessee, so
like a reset thing.
I guess I don't know, but
We
they
got
just say
too many skeeters.
mosquito. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
But I mean, other than that, I'm like,
I feel like that's some stuff they made up.
they could have.
Or it could be scientific. Some of that stuff they do be saying is made up. That sound made up. It does have a good scientific backing to it. They didn't know it at the time, but it just made sense. So I guess they just went with it.
Mm-hmm. I did.
Right. But, Swellz,
Mhm.
it's not our fault that the weather is this way.
Nope. Just got to grin and bear it.
Right. So, Swellz, I use that as a segue, a very, very blatant segue into what we're talking about today,
Okay.
which is accountability.
Accountability.
That dirty, nasty word. Bruh, I said that for Halloween, I'm just going to get a hoodie with accountability across it. You know how many people out scared?
A lot.
A lot of people. 'Cause
Yeah.
accountability, a lot of people kept wanting me to do one on accountability.
Really?
I've had plenty of conversations, yes, because, you know, there's this group of people who blame things like life and the way it happens to
Mhm.
them on others or just on life. Me, as a 40-year-old man, the where I'm at in my life right now is a culmination of all the decisions that I've made. Most of the decisions that I made. Some things that happened to me, they just happened, but then it's the way that I reacted to those things.
Right.
So, what is accountability to you, man?
Manning up. Did you do it? Yes, I did it. Okay. That's basically it.
Right. And that's pretty much like me is you just, all right, I did it. This is what it is. All right, how are we gonna make it through this?
And mostly when you say that, it's because it's something you did wrong. I mean,
Right.
You know, and you
But
can take it. There are good accountabilities. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, who? On the other hand-
Right.
And yeah, you know. But most of the time, when somebody says, "Are you going to take accountability for what you did?"
Right.
And you should, like you said, you 40. I'm almost 50. It's like, bro, come on, man. Who you gonna blame?
Exactly.
Golly, aren't you tired of complain? That's something that we don't, man. If you're a grown man and you complain, get away from me.
Right. So we're gonna ask our co-hosts because I don't know if y'all seen a new intro, but you should have. I think our last episode should have the intro on it too.
He actually came in like,
Right.
last year. We
Right.
started him off.
So my boy Bob. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have Bob give y'all the definition from the internet of what accountability is. All right? So take it away, Bob.
Accountability is the obligation to take ownership of your actions, decisions, and results, requiring you to report, justify, and be answerable for them, rather than just completing tasks. It involves acknowledging successes and failures, learning from them, and following through on commitments, building trust and improving performance in personal, professional, and governance settings. Key aspects include transparency, clear expectations, and mechanisms for being held to account by others or oneself. So basically what I'm saying is, take responsibility and man the up. Back to you, F.O.
Thanks, Bob. So, as far as that, what you think of that, man?
That's a really great definition. There was a whole lot more than what I said.
Right, definitely. I mean, you got the abridged Cliff Notes, which that's all it is. But like you said, accountability, some people just think accountability is the whole my bad thing. And it's not. Because being accountable is just taking that ownership. That ownership, like whether this thing is successful or fails, I'm gonna be up there. Like you think about like a quarterback in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
That quarterback got to be up there. He gonna be up there getting all the like whoever won the Super Bowl. Tom Brady won the Super Bowl. But that game, even though they're not on the field for half the time, they're on the sideline. Right. You're looked at as the leader of that team. So even with that, you got to be up there during that time of failure.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's just a lot of young, like I'm not going to even say younger people. I know a lot of people my age and older that they blame, they think life is just happening to them and then they just going to sit there and lay in it. You can't do that.
You can't do that. I mean, yeah, life happens. Life happens to me too.
Right. I think
what you going to do?
It's your reaction to it. You got to react to that. Now, there's times in history where some people just have that excuse. Slaves. Life was happening. That happened to them. They were in a situation. People who are put in situations like especially forcefully against their will that they really don't have much of a choice with.
Yeah, it sucks to be them.
It does. It really sucks. But on that, there's their life sucking. Mm-hmm. I don't think you could really hold them accountable too much on that part. But even still,
I mean, you a slave. But I mean, what am I going to hold you accountable?
Right.
You know, I mean,
if you're complaining every day, I mean, some people, and obviously we're humans. So we're humans. So any situation that we get in over a course of time and we're still in that, we learn to adapt to it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you lost both your legs today, it's going to suck today. Next week, you're going to be depressed. But in 3 years, are you going to be depressed about you not having legs? Your life is just a legless life now.
Mm-hmm.
But that's one thing of overcoming what you had, man.
I can just imagine myself now, just with no legs, and I'm in a wheelchair.
I have no legs.
I mean,
I have no legs.
I have some strong arms. All of a sudden, I'm jacked up here.
You don't say you got a big upper body, bro. You are upper body.
All I am.
But yeah.
So that's all I thought about. I was just like, man, I'm gonna be swole.
I said somebody amputation and Swellz starts laughing.
I'm sorry.
I'm trying to be serious here. No, but okay, so like I was saying on that, when something bad happens, it's the way that you react to it.
What was the oldest saying? I know you remember this from way back in the day. When life throws you lemons,
make lemonade.
You make lemonade.
Right.
I mean, yeah, of course it sucks. They're sour. Man, add some sugar, squeeze them up, get some ice. Bruh, come on. I'm tired of you complaining about how horrible it is for you.
And then you see these same people who complain about it while literally still making bad decisions. I don't want to come at I don't like just coming at women like that, but okay, you got 4 baby daddies. I give you 2.
That's all I'm giving you.
I'm giving you 2. Before you start complaining, you are just bad at choosing.
Your decision making is horrible.
Horrific. So
I mean, I think if you have 3 baby daddies, 2 is literally the most you really should have. But if you got more than 2, then you can say whatever you want to me. Well, you don't know, and you're right. I don't know. At the same time, I also know that you got more than 2 baby daddies.
Right.
And that alone is a decision that you made, not me. I did nothing, and you mad at me for being like, nah, that's, ew, you didn't let 3.
So,
no, I mean, and then you said 4?
4.
Oh, yeah, you are borderline just dumb. Because if you have 4 baby daddies, and then if you were to say that without being married not once.
Right.
Ooh.
And then think about this. Man. What about the ones, what if you got 4 with that one baby daddy that y'all just are on again, off again? That's almost worse to me. You're not getting a different person doing the same thing. You're getting the same person doing the same thing. So you're expecting
Something
this
different.
person.
That's literally just crazy.
Straight insane. Yeah, you're expecting a different result from this person. You think that the more kids that you have with them, that it's going to get better? Come on now. Accountability is just basically saying, okay, I own my life. I own what I do. Everything that I do is me. So some of the decisions I make are going to have good outcomes and some going to have bad outcomes.
Yeah.
I have to adjust, course correct, or do whatever from that and keep it moving. I can't just fail at this and then be like, well, I'm done.
Yeah. You know what? I mean, some people do that when it comes to a lot of different things.
Definitely.
Like you lose a job and it's like, they world just falls apart.
Right. That's not the only job.
I'm like, oh my. And I've seen people take years to get back on their feet. Like, we was at the same job.
Right.
I just went and got another job and you just sulked.
Right.
And that's just, I don't get people like that at all.
Now, because I can understand, like, you can't make it to where everybody else is. But I feel like, if you're my age, if you made a whole bunch of more good decisions and course corrected and did all that over the course of time, there's a high likelihood that you'll be in a good position by the time you're my age.
Right.
But when you start saying, but this, but that, whatever, that's when you're going to start doing you're going to backslide. You're going to be in those messed up positions where then you start saying, well, I guess this is what my life is.
Yeah.
And now life sucks. And you're saying life sucks like life did it to you.
And you're the one that made all those decisions to put yourself in a position to be like, life sucks.
Yeah,
life don't suck.
You did it. You did all these things. Yes, you could have somebody damn near a mirror image and made the same decisions, and then, a combination of blessings and luck and all that stuff, they life could be going a lot better than yours at this current point. But
a lot of times it's your mind frame too. I mean, if you think negative and you think constantly it's gonna end up bad, it's gonna be bad.
A lot of times you are gonna be correct most of the time when you think negative. You're gonna be correct about that.
Yeah. So just stop thinking negative. Like, yo, I'm not a negative guy. I'm a happy-go-lucky dude most of the time. You know what I'm saying? My boy used to tell me, it could have been worse.
Most definitely.
Most of the times, most of the things, yes, they suck, but it could have been worse.
What they say? But did you die?
But did you die? No, I didn't die. All right, then. Get up on your feet, dust your ass off, and keep it moving, man.
Right.
I don't get the people who just sit there and sulk. And they say, depression is that's where that mentality, that whole, what was it? The mental illness. And it's like, man, I get it, but then I don't get it. Now, you know what I'm saying? I get it, but I don't get it.
And I understand some people just are genetically predisposed to that.
Right.
Now, with me, and I'll be honest with you, I've had my bouts of depression and stuff. But what I do know is, I've talked to people, whether it be friends or professional help. One of the big things that I got myself, I don't know if anybody ever told me, is I just kept thinking, this ain't as real as I'm making it be. Like, it doesn't have as much power as I'm giving it. Like, okay, it just seems bad, but when the key thing up in there is that it seems bad. Maybe it ain't that bad.
Maybe it ain't that bad.
So maybe let me try. When I get up in the morning, I could just sit here and sulk or curl up in the blanket, or I could get up, wash my ass,
take a
get
chance,
up,
just
go out and just whatever. Bro, 9 times out of 10, I just felt better. 9 times the bad thing happened. Yes, sometimes you get that little, you human, so you get that little time. Something shitty happens, boom. Go in there, you could
I get it.
Do your little thing for a little bit.
It's gonna happen.
Right.
Bad stuff is bad stuff happens.
Right.
And you get that day to be. And I mean, it just depends on what bad happened.
Right, definitely.
But most of the time, you get a good day where it's like, man, da-da-da-da-da. Okay.
And then you just got to build off them good days.
Yeah, that's it, man. Yes, and you're still going to have bad days and shit's going to happen, but Bruh, come on, tighten up.
Yeah, don't sulk. Don't do all that. Just, and yeah, a lot of times it's easier said than done because I'm not depressed.
Yeah, you're right.
Right
That's the thing. It's always easier when people are like, well, how do you think like that? I don't know. I don't know how I don't
the practice.
stay.
It's a muscle.
I guess I keep telling myself, well, it could be worse.
Right, because you're gonna go through your little down parts, but as long as you be like, okay, yes, today sucked. Today was horrible. Top 10, bad day. Tomorrow, it's not as
way
bad.
It's gonna be as bad as this.
Day after that.
Yeah.
And you just gotta build on that.
Right.
So that's all I had on that. This is a short one.
Yeah.
Didn't want to.
Yeah, I get
But
it.
accountability, man, just be accountable. Like, I tell my child, don't lie to me. If I ask you something, I'm not gonna tell you that you're not gonna get in trouble. I'm not gonna lie and say, tell me and nothing else. No, you're gonna have the consequence of what you're telling if you did wrong. But if you don't tell me, then I find out 2 weeks from now.
And it's even worse.
Then you're in more trouble. And now you're getting that punishment.
Yeah.
When if you told me 2 weeks ago, today,
we would have been done.
we would have been done with it.
Yep. I'd have been like, oh no, we already talked about it. I
Right.
get it, but no.
It's a self-preservation thing, but it's also, it's something that you just gotta learn, like, it's gonna suck. Sometimes you mess up. I messed up. Let me do what I gotta do to make this better.
Right.
So that's all I got, man. You got anything else?
No, I'm with you on that. Yeah.
Man up.
Man up. That's about it.
Man is still up. Sorry. That was corny. That was horrible. Anyways, that's it for another episode of F on Swellz Conquer the Universe. Until next time, peace.
Holla.
I gotta cut to the chase. Yeah. Everyone give me some